Welcome to Shnice Gaming. My name is Josh, and today we're talking Gamescom. This video is going to be a little more rapid fire style than my usual videos because there's a lot to cover. Gamescom 2019 is underway in Germany, and we got conferences for Nintendo Indies, Google Stadia, Xbox, and Gamescom Opening Night Live, hosted by Game Awards' Jeff Keighley, all of which made plenty of announcements, which I'm going to cover today. We'll get to those, but first, why is taking a piss a game mechanic in Death Stranding? What is this game? There also have been quite a few announcements not made at the conference itself, but just dropped online at the same time, which I shall cover as well. Last night, Nvidia got things started by dropping a bunch of trailers showcasing ray tracing coming to a lot of games. These games include Watch Dogs Legion, Modern Warfare, Control, which is a game I'm really looking forward to, Minecraft, Dying Light 2, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, and Synced Off Planet. This is obviously just for PC right now, but both Microsoft and Sony have talked about their next consoles having ray tracing support. The first official conference was Nintendo's Indie World Showcase. They announced a lot of games coming to Nintendo Switch, including Superhot, Hotline Miami Collection, and Eastward. We also got a release date for a game I'm really looking forward to, Blasphemous, which is coming to all other platforms as well. The big story here, though, is Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition coming to Switch. This was previously an Xbox PC exclusive and becomes the second Xbox exclusive game to come to Switch behind Cuphead. This also comes following head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty, stating in an interview with Game Informer this past week that they are open to their first-party studios games potentially coming to other platforms if it's the right fit for the game. This is pretty exciting stuff, and I know many Nintendo fans have wanted Ori on the Switch for a long time. The next conference was Inside Xbox. They announced that Devil May Cry 5 is now on Xbox Game Pass, and that Blair Witch will come to Game Pass when it comes out on August 30th. I didn't realize that game was coming out so soon. I'll definitely be checking it out. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition will release on November 14th on Steam and the Microsoft Store. Gears Pop, the mobile Gears of War game, will be coming out on August 22nd, but nobody wants to play that, come on. PUBG is getting cross-platform play on consoles in October, and Metro Exodus's The Two Colonels DLC comes out today. They ended the show with a trailer for Gears of War 5's Horde mode, which is nice since at E3 all they did was talk about it and not show any gameplay, which doesn't make any sense. But yeah, it shows off that different characters will have unique special abilities, and it looks like it could be pretty cool. That was pretty much it at Xbox's conference. Nothing too exciting, unless you really like blue and need another controller. I guess it's pretty cool though. Next, Google Stadia's conference was entirely about the games coming to the platform. They announced that Cyberpunk 2077 will be on Stadia, but its release date doesn't seem concrete, so it will likely come later than the other platforms. They dropped a new Doom Eternal trailer and a trailer for Destiny 2's upcoming Shadowkeep expansion, which will be its first big expansion since developer Bungie parted ways with Activision. Some other games announced for Stadia were Mortal Kombat 11, Watch Dogs Legion, Samurai Showdown, Superhot, Destroy All Humans, Elder Scrolls Online, Darksiders Genesis, and an exclusive game called Orcs Must Die 3. Other than a few other games, that was pretty much it. Not too much to comment on here. Stadia will be launching in November for people who bought the Founders Pack, and for everyone else, next year. The final conference of the day was called Gamescom Opening Night Live, hosted by Jeff Keighley. Strap in, because there's a lot here. This started off with a trailer for Gears 5's campaign. THQ Nordic announced a couple games, Need for Speed Heat got a gameplay trailer, and Kerbal Space Program 2 and Little Nightmares 2 got announced for 2020. Then we got a first look at Predator Hunting Grounds gameplay, a game which was previously announced and teased during PlayStation State of Play a few months ago. We didn't get any gameplay then, but developer Ilphonic stated that it was an asymmetrical multiplayer game. I kinda figured it'd be similar to Evolve, where a team tries to fight the big bad, but after this gameplay trailer and comments from the developer, that apparently isn't the case. There are other objectives for the 4-man team to do, and AI standing in your way in addition to the Predator trying to kill you. It seems like as the human team, you're just trying to complete your mission and make it out alive. Moving on, Sega and Amplitude have a game coming out called Humankind, which is a history turn-based action game. Everspace 2 coming 2021. The Cycle is an upcoming free-to-play PvE shooter, and The Witcher 3 for Switch got a release date of October 15th. Disintegration, a game made by a co-creator of Halo apparently, will be coming next year on all platforms. Looks like you're in a mech and shooting stuff. A game called Erica that was announced 2 years ago just shadow dropped during the conference. It's basically a movie where you make decisions and decide what happens. This is a PS4 exclusive. A Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2v2 alpha is coming exclusively to PS4 this weekend. And then the man, the myth, the legend, Hideo Kojima came out and showed 2 new character trailers and a gameplay trailer. Now let me tell you, this gameplay trailer is, it's something. It starts with a sleeping Norman Reedus, and as I stated earlier, he wakes up and starts to take a Wiz Khalifa. On a realistic note, I hate when games have survival elements like this. To me, it always just feels like it's something slowing me down from getting to actual gameplay. It might just be an emote, but it seemed like he had a number that was depleting to indicate that he was running out of pee. The only other gameplay mechanic shown, other than turning in missions, is rocking a baby to sleep. I have no words. I mean, what is this game? I honestly have no idea, and I can't wait to find out. In the middle of opening night live, Sony dropped the news that they had acquired Insomniac Games. Insomniac is known for the original Spyro games, Ratchet & Clank, Sunset Overdrive, and most recently, Spider-Man on PS4. This is a big deal, because although they have made quite a few PlayStation exclusives, they had always remained independent. Now they will presumably only be making PlayStation exclusives. I loved Marvel's Spider-Man for PS4, and I'm looking forward to the sequel they are undoubtedly making. One thing I wanted to touch on was this trailer that was just posted on the 19th, not during any conference. It's for a game called Ghost Runner, and it looks like a Dishonored meets Mirror's Edge, which makes me very excited to see more about it in the future. Well, that wraps up today's video. If you'd like more video game news and discussions, hit that subscribe button and share the video with your fellow gamers. I'm also going to start doing first impressions and reviews in the near future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.